Hey guys, it's Corey. Just another quick update. Well, I got my other LED light in. It looks really good. The balance of the light, it just lights up the whole thing perfectly. So that would be two of the taotronics 120 watt dimmable LED light systems on this tank now. It's a 55 gallon. The newer one that I got in the mail today has like graphics actually around the dimmables and stuff, so you can actually pinpoint where you have it. The older one didn't come with that, so you can tell that they use multiple providers to send them these products, and different manufacturers are doing different things. But both of them are super quiet. You can't even hear them. They do have the 3 fans on the back, and yeah, if you put your ear up to them, you're going to hear them. But other than that, you know, with your skimmer and everything and your return and stuff, you shouldn't really, it should blend in quite nice. Another thing I noticed, I got a new Kato grass in today and put the little ball in the refugium. While I'm sitting there looking at the refugium, I'm like, man, it's really clean in here. Because it was probably about a week ago, my refugium had brown algae all over it. Like the whole thing was covered. And it cleared up almost overnight, and I'm like, whoa, you know, what's up with that? Well, upon further inspection, I looked closer and I could see a bunch of copepods or amphipods feeding all over the glass. So my population is huge. And so I started looking in the main tank, and there's a little bit of brown algae growing on the back glass and some near the sand. So I'm like, oh, maybe they're in there. I did check the glass, and they are in the main tank. And I even see a couple. You can see white dots all over the glass where the pods are growing into adult stage. They like attach themselves to the glass and they curl up in a ball, and you can see them growing into the adult stages. So my amphipod or cocopod population is huge right now. I wasn't planning on that right away. I figured it would be, you know, a little while. I might have to add my own into there, but they took off on their own and they're doing pretty good. I'll do a shot down at the refugium for you guys real quick, give you a look at that. So here's my refugium setup. Like I said, I just got done taking out the old stuff that I had, and this glass right here was brown. Like the whole, you could barely see what was growing inside of it. I got a couple pieces of live rock, and that's my new ball of Kato grass right there. I'm hoping the pods will get in there fast, because some of them are going over my flow. That's why I have that blue filter or sponge there on the right. I don't want the adults in the main tank. I want to keep them down there to keep repopulating, and then the babies will go into the water column through the pump up into the main tank and make their own adults up there. So I'm trying to keep the bigger ones down in the refugium for right now, and everything's going good. I got my carbon right there, which I think I'm going to upgrade somehow to filter floss. I'm going to make my own little setup. I got my grow light right there. I got my mechanical filter there. I keep it on sometimes. I don't run it all the time. It's a little loud because of the way the height the water is, but it does pretty good. I got my outtake section over there, but yeah, it's doing pretty good. I definitely like having the refugium. I'm even thinking about putting a damsel in there that I had in the main tank that was giving me problems. As long as he doesn't go through my population of pods down there, I think I'm going to keep him down there. He's a cool fish, but he's a smaller one. I just don't want to keep him in my other tank. I'd rather have him somewhere in the main display somewhere. But yeah, that's my refugium, and if anybody has any comments or questions about either the refugium or the main tank, let me know. And if you have any questions about these lights, let me know. I know some people do. I had a lot of questions before I bought them, but I said, oh well, and I'm just going to buy them. So they definitely are well worth the money as of right now. They seem well built, well constructed. They stay kind of cool. There is some heat coming off of them when you put your hand up below them, but come on, you know, they're 2 watt LEDs and you're running, you know, what, 120 watts, so there's going to be some heat, but it's not enough to transfer down into the water. My heater still does turn on sometimes, and they're not hot enough to have a chiller, so you're not going to need a chiller on this. Unless you live in a really hot climate, then you would need a chiller, but I don't. My winters get pretty cold here, so I might even have to throw in a secondary heater in there to keep it steady, but as of right now, the heater should be good. I got the 125 gallon heater for it, so it should be ample heating for that tank. But yeah, if anybody has any comments or questions, let me know. Leave them in the section below. Have a good day.